Hey everybody, it's Seth Johnson with the Seth Johnson Real Estate Team. Thursday afternoon. We have another special guest this week, Nick Jacovides, President and CEO of EDC Homes, local builder, developer. And Nick, thank you for taking the time to join us. I know you're probably busier than ever right now. Things are happening. I was on with you earlier, phone calls. So that's actually a good sign to hear. So again, thanks for taking some time to chat with us today. And I just wanted to introduce you. If you want to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and let us know what you're up to.
Thanks for having me, Seth. Again, I'm Nick Jacovides. EDC Homes is my company. We are a builder, developer, and have several projects going on in Hampton Roads between infill new construction homes as well as larger scale land developments and several multifamily projects as well.
And Nick, how long have you guys been in business, been in the area? How many average homes do you guys do a year?
Yeah, so we do a lot of volume every year. We range from anywhere from 60 to 100 homes a year, depending on the year, and been in business since 1996.
And the good thing is you're all over Hampton Roads, all over the 7 cities. You don't really just focus on one city. So when people are looking, they have definitely options and places to look for.
Yeah, we have inventory in everywhere from the Chicks Beach area, Virginia Beach, into more suburban Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Ocean View. We're spread out amongst all the cities. Portsmouth, we have opportunities for homeowners all over the place.
And price points. I know we'll get into that, but the good thing about your company and what you do, you have price points to meet all different types of criteria and needs. So, gives people that might have a lower price point the opportunity to get into new construction. And then for some of your more high-end ones on the water, different developments, gives them an opportunity to take advantage of your quality homes.
Yeah, we have homes starting as low as, in the high 200s, brand new construction homes in the high 200s. And we go as high as into, the $700,000 price range.
Nice. Well, I drafted up a few questions, so I hope you don't mind if I hit you with them, and we'll hopefully have some good dialogue, and some of the people watching can get some information and hear what we got going on here locally in the Hampton Roads market. So how has COVID-19 affected your business as a builder and the new construction side of real estate?
So thankfully, the governor's order has allowed us to stay operational. Construction sites, construction supply are all essential operations. So we have been able to continue to operate, albeit with some modifications. Site safety has been a huge concern for us, making sure that our project managers, our superintendents, our subcontractors all can work safely. And they're all taking steps to maintain social distancing on our sites, but are allowing them to continue to work safely, and so that they can still generate income for them and their families, and allow us to also keep our projects moving at the same time. Building permits and inspections have kind of had a little bit of a pause. We're still navigating that with the localities. They're doing a good job of trying to handle workarounds for safety for their inspectors. Right now, a lot of the inspectors are coming out, and the sites have to be vacant for them to do the inspections so that it's safe. But because that we're working on new construction homes, there's no homeowners that we're working around. These aren't renovations or anything like that. So we've been able to continue to build. The biggest concerns that we have right now are supply chain issues. Are we going to have materials held up for deliveries, or materials that are lumber, for instance, that's coming from Canada? Is that going to be held up? Things like that. So things that are a little bit definitely out of our control, but right now we've been full speed ahead, continuing to build, and have seen minimal interruptions in the supply chain. Hopefully that continues.
Yeah, we hope so. So I think that would be good for everybody. So my next question is kind of what's happening right now. You had mentioned it in your previous comment about your homes are vacant, the ones that are standing, ones that are in framing, things like that. So are you still allowing showings and accepting contracts on your new construction homes?
We are. We're still accepting contracts. We've ratified several this week already. People are out looking at homes. People are showing homes, albeit safely. Our completed homes are there and open for visitors. Obviously, just for private showings right now, we haven't been doing any open houses, but private showings are continuing. Our agents have taken safety precautions with disinfectant wipes, gloves, things like that of the sort to make sure that agents can show homes safely and that anybody isn't exposed to any standing germs. We're very aware of that. A lot of our homes are staged, so you can see them fully, outfitted with furniture. And we have several homes that are move-in ready in several different localities, from Virginia Beach to Norfolk. In Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and Chesapeake. So if anybody's looking for move-in ready inventory, we have that. If you're looking for something that's under construction that you want to customize, we have single family homes all over the place that can be customized at this point and bought early, where you can come in and make all your selections virtually right now in our showroom. And then our larger scale projects like the Tern, you can come in and or you can contract for and make all your selections on those as well.
So kind of going back to that, one of the things I think has been great when we've been doing some of the selections on recently with this is, even though they can't come in, we're doing the showroom, you document all your previous homes. We have virtual tours, pictures from previous homes. So if somebody likes a color selection or isn't kind of sure how it will look, we can just go back, you can go back, let us know what home that was and show them pictures, files. So then they can have that opportunity to see what their color scheme will look like.
Yeah, our agents have, virtual tours, pictures of all different color patterns, different schemes that we've used in the past of again, hundreds of homes. So if there's a certain scheme that somebody's seen or liked, we can certainly refer back to that and replicate that. And, but we can also customize at the same time.
Yeah. And Nick, one of the things about new construction, what you guys are doing is, as agents, sometimes we don't pre-list those in the MLS, but you put them on your website. So I'm sure now everybody's at home. They're trying to figure out what to do. They're getting bored. They're online shopping. Can you tell us a little bit about where they can go to see some of the inventory that might not be on MLS, Zillow, Realtor.com, your normal ways to go and look for homes?
So we publicize all of our, not only our active inventory that's on the market at our website at edchomes.com, but we also have our move-in ready inventory listed there, but also our upcoming inventory. And a lot of the inventory is not yet listed because it's at let's say it's at the foundation stage or the framing stage. Some haven't even started. So if somebody has a longer time horizon, say, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, where they don't need the house ready for that amount of time, there's the ability to buy something that's just coming out of the ground to where it will line up with your time horizon and be able to make all your custom selections at the same time. But edchomes.com is where we have all of our inventory of move-in ready and upcoming homes.
Yeah, and Heather and I were talking about it last week on our video thing, and one of the things that COVID-19 has done is push back military orders a little bit. So with that, again, like you were talking, that might fall in line. Hey, if they were set to move here this month, depending on where they go, now they can look for inventory that might be ready a couple months down the line instead of right now, and still line up with them being able to purchase a new home in the area.
Yeah, if you're contracting now on a home that's just coming out of the ground in terms of a foundation, we'd probably be delivering that home in probably late summer, right in time for the new school year. So it's something to consider and think about. Obviously, those can all adjust with weather, but we're coming into the good weather season right now. I think tomorrow it's going to be 80 degrees. It's going to be welcome. And we are coming into that good time of year to build right now, which helps us dramatically.
Yeah, and longer days, right? So, sun shines out a lot more, comes up earlier. So that's good news too for building process.
I would encourage any customers or potential home buyers out there that as their home, on their devices looking for homes, to reach out to our agents, because we've got Matterport 3D tours of homes, we've got virtual tours, we've got pictures. So if you need those to browse virtually, I would encourage you to have your agents reach out to our agents to be able to get you the information that you need to view the houses virtually. so that you can narrow down your search.
For sure. So I'm luckily one of your listing agents, so my information will be right down there during the video, as well as yours over here somewhere. So we'll make sure that we hit them up on both sides so they can get all the information they need, Nick. So kind of moving forward, it sounds like, for us, really hasn't been affected yet. Again, I've been getting calls daily, so it is good news. But another good news story, kind of to dovetail in, if you don't mind talking about it, is what you're doing with the St. Jude Dreamhome, and if you can give us some updates on that. And also, after that, talk about your newest development, the Tern in East Beach.
So I'll start with the St. Jude Dreamhome. The St. Jude Dreamhome has been completed. We're actually getting we had our virtual tours, our pictures, and our Matterport 3D tours done yesterday. Those will all be publicized via our social media, and I'm sure you'll be sharing them as well. So you'll be able to tour the home virtually right now. The drawing for this home was set to be done a month from now in April, and due to the virus, they've pushed back the raffle date to August. So it's going to give us the opportunity to have a much longer period for people to come see the house, view the house, and buy tickets. Ticket sales are still going very, very well. There are still tickets available, and I'm sure you can post a link on that at the bottom of this message too. And Seth, thank you for handling some of the raffle call days as well that you've manned at the news station. So
Yeah,
WTKR will be obviously Channel 3 will be publicizing this. The Eagle 97.3 will be publicizing along with us and St. Jude and all of our partners. It was an exciting project. The home is really terrific. Our designer, Lindsay, has absolutely killed herself on it. Our superintendents did a great job. The entire home was built in under 3 months, and because we had a tight time horizon to build under. And the house looks fantastic. You'll be seeing it soon, and we'll get those virtual tours out to you as well. And that home is in Ocean View on 13th Bay. It's amongst a bunch of other lots and homes that we have built over there as well. There are a few that are still available in that area. And the Ocean View area is absolutely on fire right now. The bay and having Pretty Lake on the other side. The beach access is fantastic, and the affordability is off the charts.
And we've pre-sold a few of those on the 13th and 14th bays that we have, right, Nick? Right next to the St. Jude Dreamhome. So
We sure have.
And I wasn't the listing agent on that, but I do know, kind of from being in the office, going back, those people were able to pick out colors, cabinets, make a few small changes here and there because they got in early enough. But yeah, they were able to take advantage of what you offer.
Yep, we have several that are out there that are halfway done, and some that are just coming out of the ground, and some that haven't even started yet. So I would encourage you to, if you want to get out, take a drive, go out and look at 13th Bay. It's the 9500 block of 13th Bay in Norfolk, and then there's 9500 block of 14th Bay. You can't miss them. You'll see tons of homes out there.
It's like probably a community almost, right? I mean,
it is. It's got its own community that we've built there, and we've preserved a lot of the old live oaks that are out there as well. And these are big lots too. They're 150 feet deep, huge backyards, really spacious homes. I think they're around 3,000 square feet, including the garages. So large homes, large open floor plans, really high-end finishes. So and I think all of those are in the under, I think most of those are listed in the 415 to 430 price point.
Yep.
So something to think about there. That's probably a perfect segue into talking about the Tern, because it's right around the corner from the Tern.
Yeah, let's go. This is what I wanted to hear.
And if you've been down Shore Drive heading towards Ocean View and past East Beach lately, you'll have seen on the left side the Tern. And the Tern is our newest project, Tern. It's on the bend right there at East Beach. So it's the Tern at East Beach, but Tern is the bird that's native to that part of the beach there in Ocean View. So we've used that double entendre there to name the development. It's an exciting project. There's 96 luxury townhomes. They're all fee simple, no condo association. There is a property owners association with a very low fee. I want to say it's somewhere in the $60 a month range.
Yep.
And they're able to handle all the property owners association is going to handle all the exterior maintenance of the development, the grass, and making sure that the exteriors are maintained properly, and preserving the look of the neighborhood. So we have out there right now, we already have our first 3 buildings under construction. We have foundations in for 2 of the buildings, and the Compass model is actually coming up to the end of framing in about a week. These are all 3- and 4-story townhomes with large garages. No flood insurance is required on these sites. Very important to point out.
Absolutely.
We raised the site to bring it out of the flood zone, so and not require the flood insurance. Brand new infrastructure, brand new streets. All the undergrounding of all the power lines are happening over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So you'll be seeing that activity actually has already started today. So if you're looking for a new development, literally right next to the beach, and it's a very special opportunity. It's an iconic project. I think it's very important to point out that our 4-story models, our lighthouse models, all have elevators, private in-home elevators, which is rare in Hampton Roads. So if you're looking for, a house that is, again, it's close to 3,000 square feet with the garage. I think it's over 3,000 square feet with the garage, maybe 3,100, living area of 2,600. The home has, the lighthouse model has 3 master suites. Again, we got fantastic views of East Beach and overlooking the bay, but the private elevators are very, very unique and offer the ability for people that want to age in place or want to just have the ability to have an elevator in their home. Provides for a lot of flexibility and fantastic resale value.
Absolutely. And the garage is right, Nick.
Yeah, we've got attached garages in all these units. They're really large garages. They're all rear loading, so you won't see them from some of the pictures that you'll look at. But if you look in a little more detail, you'll see all the rear loading garages. So you have parking spaces, your own private driveway, as well as parking spaces and storage in the garage. Lots of storage built into these units. A lot of light, a lot of wide open floor plans, and our finishes that you'd be used to seeing. We have a lot of buyers options available. We have things packaged as far as upgrades to provide discounting for homeowners so that they can package their upgrades and buy them more efficiently and at a lower cost. And I guess another big thing to point out is we are offering, between us and Atlantic Bay Mortgage, our preferred lender on the project, 3% in closing cost assistance on this project. So when you take 3% of a sales price, those are big numbers. So it's probably up to $15,000 to $18,000 in closing cost assistance, depending on the model that somebody is contracting for. So don't leave that money on the table. We're paying that on your behalf, and it allows you to get into home at less out-of-pocket expenses.
Yeah, and luckily the Seth Johnson team is the listing agent, myself and my team. So with that, again, you can contact us. We have renderings, videos, everything, site plan, packages, everything Nick was just talking about. Please feel free to contact me, and we'll send you out all the information that we can. And what happens sometimes is, we'll get calls, hey, can you look into this different development, and not very, very few builders that I've seen offer that full 3% in an actual development. So again, Nick, that just speaks on, what you're willing to do for your clients, your customers, your buyers, to go above and beyond to offer that service. Same with Heather and Atlantic Bay. So I think we all have a very good partnership and team, and all work together to benefit our clients and our buyers and people that are, looking at our homes. I am still doing virtual tours. I'm doing Zooms. The good thing about the Zoom is if a husband or wife want to do it and one's not available, I can record it while they're in there, while they're asking the questions, send it to them. Again, things are still moving as normal for us as well, Nick. We're definitely taking precaution, wiping our hands, wearing gloves if we have to, making sure that we call other agents and that everything's all right, making sure that they're taking the right precautions as well. Heather, unfortunately, wasn't able to be on today, but buyers can still get pre-qualified. She's still working on refinancing. I spoke with Mike with Priority this morning. They're still doing closings. They're definitely taking it, you know, if they can, as minimal people in there. Usually at a closing, you have your mom, your dad, the agent, everybody that was a part of it, but they've scaled back on that. But they're doing everything they can as well to make sure people are still able to close, and there's little to no delay. So all good things on our side. I really hope that it keeps going, and for right now, I don't see it stopping. Nick, we have a few showings today that I let you know about. So in the short term, we'll be doing virtual walkthroughs, virtual open houses, and again, putting that out on our social media. And you can follow either the EDC site or the Seth site and see those. So Nick, do you have anything else to add before we cut off the video?
No, I think the biggest thing I'd like to add is I know that we're all praying for our country and all of our fellow Americans and everybody in the world right now that this virus can pass and or be cured, and that any losses from this are minimized with lives. Obviously, that's the most important thing out there. So we need to keep the leadership of our cities, our states, our federal government, keep all those people in our prayers because they're dealing with a lot right now. And I want to thank them for their service at the same time and leading us through this.
Very good.
Thank you for your time, Seth.
Real quick, how I ended it with Heather, and we did get a few questions, and I answered those on the side. If you have any questions for myself or Nick, feel free to put it in the comments. You can email me or Nick. If you see on the site that he has a contact us form, feel free to fill that out. That goes out to EDC. So thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. We welcome any questions, and if you have any inquiries about any of the homes that we have that are either built or not that you see on our website, please let us know. So thanks. I appreciate it, Nick. Enjoy working from home. We're doing the same, but I'm sure we'll have a few more calls today like this.
Thanks. Have a great day, Seth.
You too. Thank you.